Good day. This is Cast Iron ASMR with my Archie comics haul. Look at this haul of comics. This is the most amount of comics I've ever bought at one time. I'm sorry, this is already pre-cut. I was filming this, and then my dog started. There was a big ruckus, so I had to deal with the ruckus. But now it's nice and relaxing. So I was gifted this stack of comics that came in bundles. There's a new store in town, and I was gifted a stack of Everything's Archie and Archie's Pals and Gals. And I was very grateful. And then I was like, well, how much did you pay for them? And there were the strings around it, and they had a little tag. Like this, I went back, and they had one more bundle. I just snipped it, let's say. 14 comics for $8. It's pretty good. Where I live, it's very hard to find comic books. So I was happy to check out this new store. It was like something out of Harry Potter. You had to go down an alley. And then in this building, you didn't take the front door, you took the side door. And inside there was antiques and old toys. And the store is like the size of like a very small hallway. No matter where you stood, the owner was right beside you. And things were organized. It was like an adventure. He says, you gotta look in all the drawers, old desks. I open up this drawer and I see this bundle. That's right. Archie and me. The me being Mr. Weatherby. Look, they're going fishing again. Archie, they say a child can operate one of these new reels. I wish I were a child, Mr. Weatherby. I had an Archie and me, a couple of them when I was a kid. They weren't my favorite. One time I went to the flea market, and I was looking through a stack of Archie comics, let's say. Might have even, well, that could have been this size, probably this size. And I think they wanted a quarter each, so I was carefully looking which one, and they were really old. I'd never seen Archie comics from like the 70s. And my stepdad, he said, oh, you're interested in those? And I said, yeah, I'm just looking through to see which ones I want, which ones I want to get. And just like that, he sort of picked them up and he said, hey, how much do you want for these Archie comics? He said, will you take $5? And the guy said, yeah, okay. And then he gave them to me. I was so happy and amazed. So this looks like at one time it was marked down to 25 cents from 50. It's issue number 130. And so I just snipped this minutes ago. And I looked at this many, so I don't even know what's past this. I did look in here. There's no fishing story, which is common at the time to have a different cover. Had nothing to do with the story inside. But they are swimming with Mr. Weatherby. So we're just going to look at the covers, take a look at what we got. Here's Archie and me. Number 94. Oh, this was Trisha's. That's Trisha's comic. This is a newer one. Look at that, from 94 to 578 for 95 cents or 40 pence. I just gotta go let the cat in. Mikey. They almost look like, I guess those are the kids. There's Archie. He looks a little younger. Mr. Weatherby there. Archie, have all the campers been checked in? No, Mr. Weatherby. There's one camper missing. I think it's Winston. Winston Winthrop Jr. Can camp, run amok, change the spoiled rich boy. This cover, look, that's a... Well, I guess they do stuff in the covers. But Joe Edwards is the cover artist there. Okay, $1.55. 75 cents. Archie and me. This time you... Archie, this time you've gone too far. Detention is too good for you. What do they call those things? They're going to stick them in there as heads. Wait, they didn't draw that right. Oh, I guess his arms go through there. And his head just, like, to rest on there. Usually there's a thing to stick to close your head in. And this one looks like a mystery. Oh, a Bob Bowling cover. Bob Bowling never used to be, you know, like one of my favorite. I wouldn't say he's one of my favorite artists by any means, but I definitely gained more respect for him over time. What's going on here? I don't get it, Archie. What's Mr. Weatherby doing prowling around here at this time of night? Are you sure you want to know, Betty? What is this? Like, Life with Archie? Watch out. You're all about to be caught up in the tangled web. Tangled web of what? That's gotta be what the story is inside. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Yeah, they're not in order by any means. I kind of wonder if, like, you know, because in the other ones I got, okay, these ones are in order. It seems like they're all from, like, maybe he got them all from one person. Okay. Here we go. Archie and me. 148. Recently, Archie has become very interested in his studies. He's got a TV, a handheld TV. What year is this? 1984. You know how expensive that would have been? I didn't even know this really existed. I didn't know this was going to be it. The Flight of the Perilous Pike. I know this story. The Perilous Pike, it was really famous in the Little Archie comics. I think he was always trying to catch him. And look, now they've grown up. And the mythical Pike still exists. There he is. Yeah, this is Bob Bowling. No, what? Yes. Story in pencils, but the ink. See, I thought that would be just, anyway. Chick Stone. I fish for northern pike on the lake. So I know there's one pike that has taken more than one of my lures. I call him the great white pike. The great white pike. He's like my white whale. White whale. You know, from Moby Dick. Have you ever read that? Man, there's a lot of stuff happening. What's going on here? Son, follow that chicken. 2 guys in it just robbed the bank. Oh, this is Mr. Weatherby's car. I can't get a scratch on it. Why wouldn't the police officer? He should commandeer the car, not tell the teenager to chase it. Does Archie have to put, what is that word? Capone? Capone? No, capon? I've never seen that word before. Does Archie have to put a capon to become a hero in the Great Chicken Chase? No. Poor Mr. Weatherby. He's having a nightmare. He's got to... What is this? He's just got to, like, scale this wall with a 500-pound weight. And do the monkey bars with alligators, all while Archie is smiling and laughing at him. Mr. Weatherby runs the obstacle course to end all obstacle courses. I was going to say I hope he falls in, but that's so mean. I don't hope he falls in. I hope he does well. Are these... I only maybe had a couple Archie and me's. Some of these seem serious. They seriously gotta take on this obstacle course. This one's got a rip in it. Archie and Mr. Weatherby learn that things aren't always what they seem. Oh, the new teacher. This looks ominous. I'll have to get back to you on what's up with this new teacher. Okay, this one looks more like fun-loving Archie to me. Archie, would you please stop hogging the corridor TV monitors? Oh, they've got closed circuit television. And he's performing. That's funny. Oh, they're golfing. They don't need to say anything. That is funny. And look at his look. Archie, I wish you'd stop trying to undermine my courage. In the background, so he's the visual jokes when you look for him there. Okay, there's Matt. Oh. See, this is kind of nice. See the old principal in a pit of mud. Outside of that, Mr. Weatherby, how do you like the camping area I selected? Well, it seems like it was his fault. Okay, here we got Archie and me, number 155. Yeah, so we're missing 154. Unless it's over here. But, yeah. Wait. Hey, did he give me 2 of the same ones? He totally did. No wonder they were tied. Really? Did I see that one already? Yeah, I made the whole comments. That's a little cheap. Oh, there's the 155 I was looking for. Funny, actually. So this was the bundle, and then I thought, oh, he had some digests, but I don't need any digests. I'm not looking for, just unless they're really old, maybe. Cheap. So then I kept looking through this curio shop, and in the far corner, what would look like just a corner of a hallway. I saw some magazines, and then I went over and he said, "Oh, those are mostly just like Conan magazines." But then I saw, peeking through, look at all the ones I pulled out. I said, no, there's some Archies in here. He didn't even know. And then some of them didn't have covers. I sat down and I started looking through them. And he said, and I put those aside because I wasn't going to get those. Like this. And he said, "Oh, those coverless ones." He goes, "You can just have them if you want." So that was nice. So here we go. Let's check out the rest of this awesome stack. The first one here is Archie's. Something else. And this is something else. I recognized this right away. I don't know that I'd seen this cover. There's other more famous ones. But this is the Spire Christian Comics. Archie Comics. What a weird, look at this. It was 39 cents. What a strange. Then they lowered it to 25 cents at some point. But I believe they were all done by Al Hartley, this cover artist. Is one of my least favorite. Looks like somebody did some tracing on here, colored in his face. So yeah, in this, Archie preaches the gospel, and all the teenagers go to Bible studies, and it's all very wholesome. Oh, here's on the back, there was Archie's love scene. That was another one of these. I guess they had a whole a line of them. Some not Archie. So, yeah, I should show you this sometime, but we're just going to look through all the different ones right now. So that's one. You know what? There's a funny part where there's this hippie guy, and everyone's judging him. And then he stands up and he's like, "Yeah, I've done everything." Look at this. Oops. Oh, hello. Sorry. You wouldn't believe my past. I've been into everything. Look at all the stuff he's been into. He's been into booze, smoking a pipe, like a tobacco pipe, money, maybe that means gambling, needle there with, he's been into the heroin, and the pills, and the flowers, and, oh, I mean, that's beer, cocaine, and lots of pills. But then he heard about God and Jesus, and then he saved. Big Ethel saved him. So it's stuff like that. It's something else. Anyway, I'd never seen one of those like in real life. So, and when I grabbed the stack, and then it was one of the first ones I saw. I was like, "Oh my goodness!" And I told the guy, I said, "Do you know about this?" Here we got Mad Comics. Madhouse Comics. I read this one last night. It was pretty good, actually. Funny stuff. Doesn't really include the Archie gang, but there was one story where in one panel you see Archie, and then like the movie theater is lined up or something. It's kind of cool. So this one, oh yeah, right here. At this museum. So there's like a mummy in this exhibit. but everyone in Riverdale opened, greeted him with loving arms, including Archie. Okay, here we've got Archie at Riverdale. Hi. It was the cover price was 50 cents, but then later, maybe at a flea market or garage sale, they made note that it was 50 cents. This is back when Chuck Clayton, he wasn't into drawing comics, he was into sports, competing with Archie. We got a Pep. Oh, how do we get these cubes from here to over there? And how do we get these boobs from here to over there? People used to call people boobs more back then in 1982. Here we got a Jughead. This one went from 35 to 20 cents at one point. Jughead, it seems, has made snowshoes out of rackets, tennis rackets. Alright, I gotta resist looking into them. I just gotta take a look at all the different ones I got here. It's been a while. I got them, and then it's just been busy, and I hadn't really looked through. I forgot that I had so many. Jughead. Let's see just the artist. Yeah, we got Sam Schwartz. This one here has been well read. Oh, look, it's marked down to 20 cents. He brings in a garbage can full of popcorn. Here is Archie's joke book. It's funny, these old ones are almost always I don't see a priced, but so he's thinking about Veronica and Betty. Pink basketball. Now Betty and Veronica are playing basketball. That's a nice cover. Archie's joke. Oh, I like the joke books. They're all one-pagers. The joke books, or half-pagers. You're even getting more of a deal. Just think, someday I may be known as Mr. Universe. Or Mr. America. Whew. I think I'll settle for Mr. Elm Street. The World of Jughead. This is from the Archie Giant Series magazine presents. Title. It rotates. And each time. Gee, Jug, how can you tell this lawn is artificial? Its slide fastener is down. Archie's Christmas stocking. That's when you gotta read at Christmas time. I don't want to read it now because it's not Christmas time. This one, when I saw this one, oh, I knew this one. I had this comic when I was a kid. I bought it. I thought, you know what? I had been buying, at the summertime, I was buying like the digest. And I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll get one of these floppy ones, the 7-Eleven. It wasn't actually like this copy, and it also wasn't this copy of this title. This is the sneak preview of Betty's Diary. But this is exactly what the cover to Betty's Diary issue number 1 looks like. But here, I think it's presented in full as part of the Archie Giant Series magazine's Presents title. So I bought it, and then I didn't buy any more. And I was a little disappointed at how quickly I could read it. And sure, the pictures are a bit bigger, but I was like, that was 75 cents. At the time, a digest, I think, was like $1.25 maybe. So that was the last of my Betty's diaries. Look at this one's good. Camping one. Cooking some trout. I thought something smelled fishy, Veronica says. On the covers, I would say that on the covers of almost all Archie comics, Archie is getting with Betty. But in the insides, it's the opposite. Betty can't get a date. And we got Jughead having a sandwich. For a mere sandwich, Juggy is introducing me to a Latin lover. That Dilton, he loves reading Latin. This is a good one. At first I was like, wow, $5.51. Josie and the Pussycats. But again, it's only that high number because it's part of the Archie Giant Series magazine presents. You know, it's summertime when all the girls look better and all the boys look longer. So, I was sitting there looking through all these comics, and I did find one set of doubles. It was a Jughead, I don't know which one, maybe this one. And I put it aside, but it's a pretty big stack. I kind of went through them, and I got two. This was my fault. I bought two Sabrina of the same issue. This one was marked down to 40 cents. My dog do that there. Got some. Sabrina's witchcraft is no match against the awesome power of the Crystal Skull. That's Bob Bowling. It's a Bob Bowling cover. You can tell his art. It sometimes seems like the people are leaning. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like he's leaning when he's drawing it? Let's see if the inside you can see. Okay, maybe I can't really get any keen. Look at this, the world of Archie. This looks like an adventure. He has to go to Holland and France, London, and Rome. Yeah, there's going to be some good reading in here. And we've got Jughead, the world of Jughead. Okay, I was going to say, this doesn't look like his world. He is eating there, but throughout history with Jughead. Oh, these are in order too. These are pretty good. Oh yeah, look at all these, man. Oh my god, those are even the same. Josie and the Pussycats again, right on. They're in London. There's Big Ben. They get a new image. She's wearing a mask. I've never seen that before. Oh, they're sad. And this one here, this Archie's Christmas stocking. I think I might have just bought this summer. It's so rare that I buy Archie's and I see them for sale, but for some reason I bought some this summer and then they were winter ones, Christmas ones, and I saved them. And then I forgot about them and I didn't read them this Christmas. Let's switch this around so that this one's here and that one's there. This one, The World of Archie. It's The Misadventures of Archie. This cover here, I have this on, I recognize this right away. I have this on a digest cover. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about here too. He's always getting with Betty on the covers. But on the inside, Betty usually gets the shaft. Okay, there's Santa Claus and a rocket. Ooh, Betty and me. Archie, why did she smile at you? What? Did that cute redhead smile at me? Betty, you dummy. That was 86? What? It was 86. Oh yeah, that's right. Here we got a Betty and me. The limping man finally uncovered. Who is he? Where did he come from? Why is he after Jughead? Here, 77. Can I have some monster themed? Yeah, the 70s. Here we've got Sabrina. Teenage used to have the, I don't know, dash in between it. I like that. Which, this is back when Salem was orange. Salem Cat was orange until his popularity from the Sabrina television show. Then they recolor old stories in black sometimes now. Oh, here's the one before that one. Well, this is kind of neat. This one, 1982. I thought all witches rode on broomsticks. L24. That's funny. 24. Not my advanced civilization, Sabrina, as you will soon discover. In the TV show, Sabrina rode a vacuum cleaner instead of a broom. Here's the new Archies. I actually just watched one of these cartoons, like recently. I think when I got this, I was like, oh, I didn't search it out, but on one of the streaming services you can watch the old Archies on like one of the free ones. And I watched it like when I was a kid. And I knew like say Little Archie wasn't my favorite, or like the regular Archie. This, they're sort of like in junior high. And I didn't mind it. And when I watched it again, it was okay. And the most important thing was the voices weren't like shrill filmation voices. So it was kind of good. It was okay. He had the mullet. Oh, here we got a laugh. The poor girl says she lost her boyfriend at sea. He met a cute that skin diver is when you just had a snorkel and like your swimsuit. Here's Laugh. 344. Kind of missing half of that. But let's see. See if we can guess the joke. Wishing well, I'd like a couple of A's today. You got a punchline for that? Would you settle for a couple F's? No, that's not funny. Here's Life with Archie. This one, I believe, was more serious. Sometimes something serious might happen. Let's see what the cover says. Like this witch. Oh wait, Moose is gonna call it quit. No, I'm doing my best, and everybody still yells at me. Always quitting school. Yeah. There we go. Some serious hard-hitting issues of the time. High school dropouts. There's a little Archie with no cover. 82. Next little Archie, for some reason, I don't know if I saw ads for this and I really recognize this cover. Little Archies are always adventures too, I think. Although this doesn't look like an adventure. Is that Fangs? It must be Fangs. Fangs Fogarty? This is a Jughead. Don't have the issue number from 77. Ooh, a Reggie and Me. In this, the me is Archie. Reggie Rats. My license has expired. What a coincidence. So has your jalopy. Yeah, back when he drove his jalopy. Oh, Betsy. Bessie. Betsy or Bessie? I think it's Betsy. And here, they had one of Archie's RC racers. This is where Reggie and Archie, like, they're sponsored by the remote control, radio control toy company to race across the states. I've even seen some of these reprinted in the digests. I don't know that I ever read any of them. It seems funny in a not haha way. Here we go. All of these comics, and this is the first like Archie comic from his own self-titled comic book title. It's issue 336. Buttercup, I do anything to prove my love to you. Okay, Archie, my car phone is ringing. Go answer it. Now he's in hot water again. And maybe I have this one already. I wasn't sure. I recognize this frog. But maybe I don't know. Human jumping contest sponsored by Freddy Frog for Mayor. Is that frog? Is that like something outside of comic? It's funny. If I just open this up, like I know this story. That one. I just read that in a digest. Maybe this summer. Oh. Yeah, I didn't read that. I didn't read this, but I know this one too. I've read this one. Or wait, maybe I read this since I bought it. But I don't think so. Maybe. Because I did read this one. And then I didn't know where these were. It's like, what happened to my comics? Archie 3000. This is where he's in the year 3000. And he has a mullet. And this is actually... I thought Dan DiCarlo did a lot of this art. This one maybe, yeah, Dan Parent. What did I say? Yeah, Dan Parent. It's like the comic take. The eyeballs popping out. It's Rex Lindsay, I bet, yeah. Anyway, so that was a different title, a short-lived title, I think. Is this in the 90s? 1990. And these last two are just coverless. Everything is Archie and Archie. 316. So yeah, I think I did pretty good. I got this stack. And this other one that I had got as a gift. And that brings my collection substantially larger, I would say. Well, it's that many comics. So, I'm going to have a lot of reading. A lot of reading in the evenings. Your break. In the summer, bring them to the beach. So, thanks for checking out with me, and good night.